Right, so here it goes, a small random talk about failure. And so, how are you feeling with your failure today? I am feeling tremendously well with my failure today, and that's why I want to do this talk. I am feeling amazing with my failures today, and just being conscious of our failures and our possible failures just makes us, and actually being proud, imagine, of our failures just makes us completely. Okay, I've got my door open. Wait. Just makes us like completely comfortable, acceptant of ourselves, our limitations. And I've searched some quotes from Abraham Lincoln, and he has a very interesting quote which says, "It takes a lot of humility to be completely comfortable with your failures." And I just believe this is something we don't teach, we don't value. We just value when people succeed. And I'm looking at success very differently nowadays. Recently, I've been looking at success a bit different. This is something that always strikes me, success. And so failure is never separated from success, in a way that you need failure, you desire failure in order to have success. And this is something so crazy, so mind-boggling, when we run away from failure and we expect to reach success so suddenly. It's ridiculous. Whereas if we searched for failure more often, if we were confident, proud about our failures, we would just reach success much quicker, so much faster. And I just don't see, I don't know if you're like me, but failure plays a huge role in the way I act upon in life. So if I took away failure and the way I see failure is such a limitation of my mind. And if I took it away, I believe I would be much more confident, so much more confident, and overall a happier person if I just took off all the weight from failure. And reading that sentence from Abraham Lincoln just opened completely my eyes to the acceptance of failure, and actually loving failure, looking at failure as a proud approach to the task. It is just so proudly done when we fail. It's very proud. It's such an amazing thing to fail. And I have been teaching for 5 months now, and I could not tell you the importance of failure in learning, in improving, in just everything in life. The failure is we have been failing since we were born. We fail. Okay, we got our parents that help us in the beginning, and we need our parents to teach us how to talk. Even when we are kids, we just fail in talking. Imagine just getting so sad and so dismotivated from failing at talking or eating. Or failure comes natural to the human race. Failure is part of nature. Failure, we create all the bad connotations to failure. I don't know where it comes from. I believe it's mostly from our education, and yes, I've never been cherished or motivated when I fail. Okay, it's like it's something to forbid, to really not look for failing. So if we could take this off our heads, we would just do so much more. We would be so much happier. And the next time you fail, just tell to yourself, oh my God, I'm just so proud of you. You tried, you did your best, and that was just such a brave approach to the task. Such a brave approach, and I love you for trying. I really love you for trying. I really love you for being courageous enough for doing things that others are afraid. And just be humble. Just be humble enough to accept that others might be successful faster than you. And that's a very humble thing to accept and to be proud of as well. Thank God there are people to look up to, and to admire their knowledge and everything they have to offer, and everything they have improved in their lives. But once they probably have been like us, and they also probably feel like there's still a long way to succeed for them. Like, I believe we never feel we are successful enough. Yes, I also see that. I guess the more we succeed, or maybe, yes, I guess success doesn't do us any good. Oh my God, I'm just so rambling. But success, I don't know, failure is so much more important. And I would just want to invite you to embrace your failures, to hug your failures from the bottom of your heart, and just when you see someone failing, just go and say, yes! Oh my God, yes! That was amazing. Also, I've read a book about Abraham Lincoln, and he has run for president so many times. His loved one passed away. He had a breakdown, and he ran for president so many times. He was humiliated. He was bullied. How can someone such as Abraham Lincoln run for president? He is never going to do it. He's never going to be able to do it. And he didn't give up. He tried and failed again. People would even look at him and ask, how is that man even able, courageous, even has the guts to show up? Like, everyone looked at him with disgust. And even then, he still tried, he still failed. And this is what we need to learn to improve as a society, and to improve our young people's mind, is that you and failure are best friends. Are best friends, okay? Success is like a lover that you have from time to time, but you and failure should be the best friends ever. And the more you fail, the more you succeed, the better you become. You and failure are best friends. I should warn you. I should ask you, have you failed today? Have you failed today? Because that is so important. If you haven't failed today, that means you haven't tried anything new today. You haven't gotten out of your comfort zone. You haven't gotten out of your comfort zone. And this is me getting out of my comfort zone, failing, probably. I don't care. I really don't care. I just want to get this message through to someone. I really feel this deep in my heart, like failure is just the most important thing in our lives. And I just wish people would embrace it, and people would love themselves more, and people would not just be as perfectionists, because that stops people from doing so much. So I want to ask you as well, what are you not doing because of the risk of failing? And this is such an important question, because this is the moment that we know when we are not doing something because of fear of failing. This is how we know the power of fear. You are strong. You are stronger. You are the person who creates your life. So you are the person who you have to take responsibility for your life. You have to answer to. You are the one who you have to answer to. So and also you should be demanding yourself more in terms of doing the things that you want to do in life, because if you're not going to be demanding of yourself, who is? No one is going to make you follow your dreams. No one is going to ask you to do the things you love when you are just starting and failing so much. And this is great. Failing is so amazing. So amazing. I just want you to tell me, what have you failed today? And I don't know, I just embracing failure just takes off so much pressure from me. I don't know why I'm always such a perfectionist. I just want acceptance so much. I demand perfection of myself, but at the same time I procrastinate so much because of this perfectionism. So please, I'm going to demand myself that I fail. I have to fail, like once a day. That would be great. And imagine just what you could do if you failed more. Alright, I'm going to leave now. Thank you so much for listening. I don't know if this was interesting enough, but I just wanted to take this off my chest. I really appreciate everything that you do. I hope you have to be here listening to me. I hope you have lots of dreams and things you care for, and we can make a difference. I just don't want to make a difference. I just want to challenge myself and fail more. This is just the thing, because if I want to make a difference and then I do something and then I just don't see that difference in reality, or people are just not inspired by my words, that's fine, okay? I just need to answer to my demands, not anyone else's. And this is me, Diana Dias. I'm from Portugal. I hope you are all fine, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to start talking about these topics here. I'm very passionate about self-development, but not in like productivity wise, more like success, and how our minds limit us, and our self-image actually limits us. I'm very passionate about that, and I'm also very passionate about just challenging views. For example, just wondering, thinking about what is success in reality. Do people even feel successful at any time of their lives? What is success anyway, and how can we reach success if there's a thing like success? I just think people want to feel there is something else to look for, when in reality we just need self-love and self-acceptance, and just raw self-acceptance. That's the path to go for true happiness. I really think so. Getting to know your true self and your true desires and your true demands of life, that's the best thing I believe you could do for yourself. Alright, so I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.